I knew I was in trouble. I thought I might die, but I didn't panic. If I couldn't swim to the surface, I would crawl. I would crawl across the bottom and up the bank. I got caught up on the rocks, but I broke the surface and I made it to shore. I blacked out for the first time. That was the first blackout. Oh, thanks for showing up. Hey, everybody, Mike Ken in the house. All right, Mike Ken.
Yeah!
Cannabis. Mike Cannabis. I blacked out for the first time, and when I came out of that darkness, I was in a hospital bed talking to the police. I was in the middle of telling them some lie about how I was, who I was, and where I was from, and why I was so fucked up. I told them I was somebody else from somewhere else, and that some guy in a Gran Torino with wood siding gave me something to drink out of a Mountain Dew bottle. Amazing. Not only was I making up stories in my blacked out state, but I was dropping in the minor details to make the story sound credible. It was back in the day that if my parents found out that I got drunk, my life would be a horror show. My folks hated the drink, hated the drink. Even when I turned 21, I couldn't drink near them, in the house, have alcohol in the house. They didn't like it. See, like, I suffer from the Irish curse, and Americans think the Irish curse is having a small penis. It's not having a small penis. It's alcoholism. But I like to add the church in there too. But it's definitely the booze. The real Irish curse is that cold blade, that cold knife on your child's neck held by your own drunken hand. That's the Irish curse. My parents hated the drink. Hated it with a passion. So when I couldn't come home drunk, there's just no way. It would have been over. And when my dad found out that I stole his whiskey, well, I was sure to get a beating. So I made up a lie to try to buy some time, and the cops totally bought it. Not only did they buy it, but they brought in a suspect. The poor guy. I just do remember, I felt so bad for him, like, oh, damn. I felt like an asshole dragging strangers into my fucking shit. That's not him. Let him go. So they let him go, and I knew I was in over my head. So as soon as the cops left, I pulled the IV out of my arm, put on my cold, wet clothes, and made a break for the window. I was hanging out the window about 15 feet above the roof, about to drop onto the second-story roof to get out. I was gonna make a break. I'm gone, you know. I'm a ninja. I can do this. But then the cops grabbed me, and they were no longer sympathetic. I wouldn't tell them my name, so they duct taped me to the bed. We're sending you off to DYS, they said. Kiddie jail. DYS, Department of Youth Services, is where they put the kids to jail. It's just as bad. You'll get fucked up, brutalized, raped. It's the way it goes. So I came clean. I told them my name. My dad came and picked me up, and I told him the truth. I stole whiskey from you. I got drunk and almost died. I never saw my father cry, and he didn't cry then either, but I never got the beating that I deserved. So I missed 2 days of school, but I showed up to pitch for my baseball team. The second batter was calling me River. He was this big fucking guy. He was this total fucking asshole. He's like also a pitcher too, and he was really good, but he's just like made my life fucking hell. He was an asshole. I was like in 7th grade, he was in 8th grade. He fucked with me all the time. Ha ha, River can't pitch, and I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? I don't get it. Oh, wait a minute. Holy fuck, he's calling me River. I didn't understand, and then I did. So I threw my pitch, and I hit him in the fucking head. I made his eye shine black. He didn't like that. So after the game, I had to fight him. Which was okay, because I was fucking outraged that this asshole would call me names after I walked away from my own watery grave. So I was ready to fight, and I did really well. But when I went to school the next day, I wasn't all fired up to fight, and I had to fight him again. I had to fight all his friends. I had to fight him again. I had to fight all his friends. I had to fight him again. I had to fight all his friends. I had to fight him again. I I had to fight all his friends. And every time they called me River, I had to fight. I had black eyes for weeks. But after a while, the beatings and the fightings stopped. They still called me River, but now they called me River with respect. So when I started Tree, I already had a rock name. I had a punk rock name. Because I grew up punk rock. In the 80s with a mohawk, getting put down by all the dumb jocks. I grew up punk rock. I grew up punk rock. Skateboard around in empty parking lots, getting beat down by all the local cops. I grew up punk rock. Where the fuck were you in 1982? Where the fuck were you? So I don't know. So when Tree stopped playing shows, we just stopped. We didn't decide to break up, we just stopped. We knew it was over. And it was. Now no one called me River. Now I was Dave Tree. I got blessed by the masses with a new identity, a new alias. Thanks. Thank you. I'm not done. Fuck off. Because David means king, or the one in Hebrew, and tree means tree or weed in America. Right? So basically, that makes me the one tree, king weed, also known as Dave Tree. Thank you. Cheers, thank you so much.